Hi, I'm Tracy Beverly and welcome to my channel. So today I'm going to talk to you about culturally appropriate clothing while traveling. I was recently inspired by one of those horrible Facebook reminders where it's like, this time last year you were somewhere amazing. Where are you this year? Not somewhere amazing. It's like, great, awesome, I was somewhere cool last year. But anyways, no, it just inspired me because I got to see that I was traveling last year to Thailand and Cambodia, and I thought it'd be a great video to do about what to wear in those countries. I've recently seen other people on Instagram and YouTube about posting about traveling, and some of their photos I was like, you really shouldn't be wearing that going to a temple in Cambodia, for example. So I just thought to inform people out there to first look into the place that you're going to, see what is appropriate clothing attire wise, because what you wear to the beach in Mexico is going to be different with what you're going to wear to a temple or the palace in Thailand or Asia. Okay, so I'm just going to go through some clothes that are not appropriate and then show you items of clothes that you should definitely wear or things to buy when you're traveling in Asia. Okay, so for starters, things not to wear. Okay, so little crop tops. Let's just leave those at home. And booty shorts, not a good idea. So what I'm wearing right now is kind of a traveler's, backpacker's go-to for Asia. I have elephant pants on, so let me show you. And then I'm also wearing a t-shirt I bought in Cambodia. So this is a great outfit for going to temples and going to the palace and shrines and places where you need to be covered up. So for women, you need to wear a t-shirt. So tank tops won't work, and you need to have either pants or a long skirt on. So when you get to Thailand, these are everywhere, and I highly recommend buying a bunch of pairs of them because they're quite handy to have, and they're nice light material. It's going to be very hot when you're there, so you want something nice and light and something that's culturally appropriate. And basically they won't let you in if you aren't dressed properly. So you want to be able to see everything when you're in Asia. I like linen pants. Linen pants are a great idea. So these are my husband's pants, but you know, you can find linen pants for women as well. And these are nice and light. They're great for the weather. They're also good if you're at an all-inclusive resort and then have to wear long pants to a la carte restaurants, because when it's hot out, they're nice light material for hot weather. So to invest in a nice pair of linen pants, both men and women, is a great idea. A long skirt. So a long skirt is an awesome idea. So just like the nice elephant pants, long skirt, as long as it's down to your ankles, is appropriate for going into temples and going into places of religious worship. So excellent choice to bring along a long skirt. I also recommend a light pair of cargo pants. So these are great for when it's hot out, when it's raining, great material, and you can also roll them up. So they have this little tab with a button that you can attach and make them a shorter length. So these were great. I did wear these when I was in Cambodia as well with a t-shirt. I wore a similar pair of pants when I was in Egypt, and basically I lived in those pants with just a t-shirt. And it was really handy to have. A lot of these countries this time of year are quite dusty. In Egypt it's dusty all the time because you have the desert. But in Thailand and Cambodia and other places in Asia this time of year, it's right before the rainy season, so it's quite dry, quite hot, and it's nice to have pants like this material because of the dust and the dirt, which is everywhere, especially on like the busy roads with cars zipping by. So a nice light pair of cargo pants, highly recommend. So I don't recommend going out and shopping and buying all these new cute outfits for going to Asia, because it's going to be hot, some stuff might get ruined, it's going to be dusty, you're going to be hiking around, traveling, seeing things, and you can get really cheap clothes when you're in Asia. That's where a lot of our clothes come from. So you can do some great shopping. I'm going to show you a few examples. So this t-shirt from Cambodia, this was $2. Another great $2 shirt here. And this one here, $2 as well. So nice light cottony t-shirts, handy for traveling around, and culturally appropriate because it's a t-shirt. Also some cute items that you can buy while you're traveling. So I bought this super cute romper when I was in Thailand. Everything has elephants on it over there, so I absolutely love this. It's not something that you would wear into shrines and temples, but it's something that you can wear at the beach or in your hotel at the resort, and you can bring home and wear. And this was really cheap, super awesome, nice light material, so really cute buy that I got there. And these I absolutely love. I love the color of these and I think they're absolutely adorable. So little shorts with elephants and little pom-poms on them. I got those in Thailand as well. Actually got these at an elephant sanctuary. Quite a few years ago I went to Egypt and I basically lived in a brown t-shirt and cargo pants. That was like my uniform. But I also did buy a headscarf just in case it was needed. So this was a headscarf that I bought. I wore it a few times. It wasn't overly needed, but there are some countries that you definitely do need to cover up being a woman. So investing in a headscarf when you're in that country is recommended. Also, what I'm wearing right now is a buff, and this definitely works as somewhat of a headscarf. It's actually multi-purpose. I've used this for various things, like on Survivor. I don't know if I'm getting it right, but anyways, it turns into a headscarf. I have another one here so you can see. So you can buy these at any outfitter store, so they're quite handy for traveling. You can use them around your wrist, around your neck, around your hair, and it can be a nice headscarf. So lots of purposes for a buff, so recommend buying that. So these are just a few items that I have for traveling in Asia, and just look into being culturally appropriate. Look into getting practical clothes for the weather and the climate and where you're going to be. And I do recommend picking up some guidebooks. So if you're going somewhere, it's great to read up on where you're going and just to find out what the customs are in that country, what is culturally appropriate. Just be familiar with where you're going. So, you have the Lonely Planet, Eyewitness Travel Guide. I love these ones. Foreigners, all the different travel guides are going to give you information about the country you're going to. So it's good to be smart about where you're traveling to, look into it a bit, or ask your local travel agent, because they'll probably know as well. So those are just a few tips about going to Asia and going to countries that are a bit more sensitive when it comes to clothing attire. So just look into that first. Even when you're in Europe, if you're in a church, look into that. Do you need to cover up? A shawl would do like this if you're in Europe, because you can just throw it over your shoulders. They don't like you to wear shawls when you're in the temples in Cambodia, but in Europe I found it was quite nice to have a shawl like this. So definitely lots of places around the world do want you to be appropriate when you're dressing and going into religious places of worship and in different sites. So look up in that and just make sure that you're respectful, because these gracious people have let you come into their country to learn about their culture and traditions. So it's good to find out about those things. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this video and learned a little bit, and I hope that you eventually do plan a trip to Asia, because it's super amazing and I love it there. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.